Welcome today, boys and girls. Here we are in association with LATICS Gaming. This is the Wigan Athletic YouTube channel. And my goodness me, have we got an end to the season to dream for? We have got the Champions League, we've got the FA Cup, and we've also got a Premier League still to fight for. Let's go and see what we can do, shall we? It is rather tricky, to say the least, but here we go today with the FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool. De Gea in goal, Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia, Shaughnessy at the base, De Gouvier, Gavi and Tchouameni, Moukoko and Hadrea up top. Now, as the saying goes, form is temporary, class is permanent. And that seems to be the call at the moment. We are flying again. Pump the fists, get out there and give the fans their money's worth. We are at Wembley, so all to play for today against Liverpool. Big fixture. But can we do it? That's the question. It's never easy against Liverpool. But, you know, dreams are what it's made of and who knows what will happen. 10 minutes in, not a shot by either team. As we always say, commentator's nightmare, because Liverpool have now gone and had that shot. And Liverpool have the first highlight, but we do win the ball back. De Gea to Zanyu, Tchouameni, out to Sardinia, Zanyu with it again. Lovely stuff by Wigan. Don't lose it, for goodness sake. Gavi, Shaughnessy, back to Anel. What's this going to end in? Anel comes into midfield. Tchouameni to Sardinia, down that left-hand side, gets into the box. Where's he going? It's a penalty. The ref has given a penalty, but is it inside the box? I think he moved outside. The penalty has been awarded. Oh, Moukoko. We've talked about selling him. But there it is. Moukoko, the superstar. Jim, absolutely fantastic. What a finish this is. He really is a superstar. I don't get with all the talk about trying to sell him. Well, Jim, you've missed some of the videos because you've been off on your jaunt, and the children have been involved and they've seen it. He's not been doing that well. But here we are today. De Gea back in goal. He was a bit like an old man getting up then, wasn't he? My goodness me. Balanced mentality as well. 22 minutes gone on the clock. 2 shots apiece. My goodness me. Even the penalty XG was still only 0.87. That's just gone back up. But normally XG, you get 1 straight away for a penalty, but not this time. Moukoko now to Gavi. De Gouvier. Shaughnessy. Out to Livramento. Livramento, ball in. Hadrea! Get in there, my son. He's not offside. Come on. Jim's waiting. It is 2-0. Beautiful stuff. Hadrea. What a goal. Shaughnessy out to Livramento. Ball through. Hadrea beats his man. And into the bottom corner. Yes, you can't say any better than that. Lovely stuff. 4 shots now, 2 goals. Perfect. Right. FA Cup final, here we come. This is the one we want. And we're 2-0 up. Lovely stuff. 90,000 fans crammed in to Wembley. Shaughnessy picked up a booking. Gavi not having his best of games there. De Gouvier as well. It does make me wonder whether we need to switch those 2 back around. I'm loath to, because it's been working. But Shaughnessy is not playing very well. Shaughnessy, off you come for Richter. Early change, but not playing well and on a yellow card. Recipe for disaster. Now, Liazao. It will be Liazao coming on into midfield in place of Gavi. 1 more change in us. Whether it will be Santos de Gouvier, possibly. We'll have to go in and sort that one out. Or do we take Moukoko or one of the fullbacks? Livramento, yeah. Ellison, on you come, son. You can have a run around in the FA Cup semi-final. A shout of praise. 10 minutes to go. The boys are delighted. That's what we like to see. Tchouameni's fitness levels have just gone through the floor, but he does seem to be okay. He's pleased. A couple of seconds left of the game, and it is Wigan with another highlight. Zanyu to Richter. Anel into Liazao. Makoko turns, puts on the afterburners, puts the ball across. Santos de Gouvier to Liazao. Tchouameni. Oh, they're queuing up to try and make it 3. But it's Liverpool bringing the ball away with less than a minute left, plus stoppages. Ellison wins it though. Makoko forward to Hadrea. Hadrea picks up the ball down that left-hand side. Cuts it back to Tchouameni. Richter, Sardinia just keeping the ball. Santos de Gouvier. That would have been something special. Let's have a bit of time wasting, just a bit. It does seem that now we've moved up to the more standard passing. We can knock it long when need to and that sort of business. It has improved our game of football. Whew, what a win. What a win. Congratulations, boys. You're into the final. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Wigan turned dominance into victory against Liverpool. Oh my goodness me. Our best player was David De Gea. For the next game, we're going to play Leicester and Brighton off camera and come back in for Arsenal in that Champions League. So those 2 games off camera, not that convincing to be honest. Leicester a 1-0 victory. We did change up quite a few players to be fair. And then Brighton a 2-1 victory. Again, a few changes just to keep everyone fresh and on their toes. But then today, it's all about Arsenal in that first leg. And I'm toying with the idea that Richter, he's going to do the job. Fingers crossed. De Gea in goal. Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia. Richter comes into the base. De Gouvier, Gavi, Shaughnessy, Hadrea and Makoko up top. Let's go. Arsenal, let's go and beat them. I'm going to go with go out there and enjoy yourselves tonight. I think that's the way. Here we are at the DW. The fans will be loving it if we can pull off a win. As long as we stay in the tie. That's the key. And here we are with a kick-off highlight. Hadrea to Shaughnessy to De Gouvier. De Gouvier's in. Is that Ramsdale? Is that Ramsdale? I can't click him. It is Ramsdale. Inside 40 seconds. Makoko with a corner. Oh, that looked like a good gilt-edged chance as well. I hope we don't rue misses today. Livramento. Zanyu. It was... You'll get it. Makoko. Here we go. Here we go. Makoko's drifting all over the place. Hadrea. To Gavi. Gavi forward. Hadrea's in. Ramsdale's there again. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? Right. Makoko with the corner. He is the best corner taker. James, spit your words out today, son. It's just easy. It's called English. 10 minutes in. A shout of encourage. De Gouvier with the free kick. It whistles just past the post. Oh my goodness me. We have been knocking on the door. I'm not going to say it. Oh, Makoko. We should be able to nurse him through the match. He doesn't look injured. It's just a bruised thigh. It's then bring on Mara. Oh, that's all we need. A shout of encourage. It is hampering us. I'm going to bring Mara on. Yeah, it's a tricky one, but he was just... The game wasn't happening. De Gouvier from Mara! Come on! Jim's waiting. Jim's waiting. He's anticipating. Goal is given. Beautiful stuff. Mara's free kick to De Gouvier onto that left foot of his. Lovely stuff. 1-0. Oh my word. That is what was required. Tactical substitution. A1 straight away. My goodness me. I didn't expect that, I tell you, straight away. Mara coming on, having the game of his life. De Gouvier forward. Hadrea. Hadrea's in. It's 2-0. 22nd goal of the season. Hakeem Hadrea. Jim. Oh, we're putting this tie to bed. It's the semi-final of the Champions League against who are champions-elect at the moment in the Premier League. Hadrea, one touch, round the keeper and finish. coming up to half-time as well. What a way to go in at half-time. 2-0 to the good. Or could it get better? Hadrea, Sardinia, Shaughnessy, forward, Mara, Nicholas Mara, 3-0. Oh my goodness me. Jim, we're in dreamland, son. This is just unbelievable. Oh, Sardinia to Shaughnessy, picks out the pass. Mara, beautiful stuff. And that's why Shaughnessy needs to be up the field a bit. All right, Jim, I understand, mate. Don't need to go on. Now, half-time. Lovely, lovely stuff. Been great so far. Keep it going. And without Makoko on the pitch. Interesting. Arsenal with their first proper highlight of the game. Don't let them back in. Anel away with it. Mara picks up the ball again. Burst past one. He's got 4 to beat. Gives it back to Hadrea. Mara's in again. Mara! He's hit the bar. Oh, goodness me. That would have been the cherry on the icing on top of that beautiful cake. 15 shots to Arsenal's 0. Santos de Gouvier, off you come, son. Have a break. Leazal on in your place. Shaughnessy trying to get there. Doesn't quite, though. Oh, De Gea just waiting there. Picks up the ball. Gives it to Zanyu. Gets it back off him. Sardinia now. Down that left-hand side. Forward to Hadrea. Hadrea out on that side seems to be working even better, doesn't it? Unbelievable. Zanyu now. Shaughnessy, Gavi. De Gouvier still on the pitch. Mara's in. Mara! Oh. Livramento not having his best of games. Ellison, on you come, son. Now, Arsenal are starting to get some highlights. Sardinia. But it's a turnover. Richter to Gavi. Gavi to Mara. Mara. Inside to Leazal. Leazal back to Mara. Gives it to Livramento. Gavi. Lovely football by Wigan. Where's he going though? Livramento forward to Mara. To seal the deal. To make it 4-0 to Wigan. Jim. I'm speechless, son. I did not see this coming. Oh my days. We've had a couple of iffy, lacklustre games in the last couple. But this today, they've turned up all right. I think the team talk of go and enjoy yourself seems to have paid dividends here today. My goodness me. Can we make any more subs? No, we can't. Of course, Leazal come on early, didn't he? But as it stands at the moment, praise. Boys, what a way to play football. If we can make it 5 and kill the tie off. Zanyu, such a rock at the back. Unreal. Unreal. Hadrea doesn't quite get there. He's probably a bit tired, poor lad. He's had a cracking game. Anel back to De Gea. Zanyu now to Anel. Just think, a couple or so episodes ago, we nearly sold Anel. Gavi now bursting through from midfield. Oh, that 4-0 should do it. Oh, grinds my teeth sometimes. You just think, if they turn it on at their place and get an early one, 18 shots we've had, next year 3.04. They've had 2 shots in total. Unreal. Unreal. Mara trying to close down Gabriel but doesn't quite get there. This is just beautiful, beautiful football. Zanyu now. Shaughnessy. Hadrea forward. Mara's in again. Mara! Jim, what a hat-trick by Mara. He has really turned it on today. This is just unheard of. Hadrea with the ball through to Mara. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Cheers, Jim. Absolutely fantastic. Skip the highlight. Instructions. Plenty of time wasting. Lower the tempo right down now, boys. You don't need to go tearing around. Save yourself. We got Manchester United in the FA Cup final, by the way. We can play like this. I think Arteta, they're about to win the Premier League. I think. I don't think they slipped up. I don't think I've ever had a substitute come on and have a 10 out of 10. That is crazy. 5-0. That was comprehensive. You blew them away. Lovely, lovely stuff. Mara on top form. And this time, Mara ends his goal drought. So what was it? How long was it before? He'd gone 10 hours without a goal. And he turns up and does that. Lovely, lovely stuff. Now, fixture-wise, what are we looking like? We're going to do the Everton game next, because that, in the Premier League, as it stands, say Arsenal, we win that game in hand, we will go 10 points behind them. Only 10? We just hammered them. Well, somehow we've managed to sign all these youth intake players. Yeah, I think it's purely, maybe he's a bit bored and decided to sign them. All right, Mr. Scott. So here we go with the Everton game, and this is a must win for us, and hopefully a must lose for Arsenal, because apparently if we lose and Arsenal win, title's over. That's not what we want. So Quartar in goal, Livramento, Anel, Zanyu and Sardinia, Richter at the base, de Gouvier, Gavi and Shaughnessy, Hadrea and Mara up top after that fabulous hat-trick in the previous game. Watch him have a shocker. Pick up from where he left off last time out. That's the way to do it. Here we go at the DW. Massive game. Now, Forest are playing Arsenal. Yeah. Not much hope, is there really? But we are sticking with that balance mentality, a shout of encourage. Just finding that the balance mentality just does seem to offer a little bit more at the moment, maybe. I'm not quite sure if that's true or not, but in that previous game against Arsenal, we really did turn on the style completely and utterly. So we've got to believe, and that's what it's all about, innit? Believe, boys and girls. LATICS Gaming. Get over there and support them. Start following, start liking, do everything you've got to do on their posts. Please and thank you. Forest are losing. No, sorry, Arsenal losing, Forest are winning. Dominic Solanke with the goal to make it 1-0 currently. That is great news. Will that make much difference for us though? Now, half time. We've been dreadful. Far from pleased with that result. That has motivated all the boys. But who is the worst player out there? That man Mara. Of course he couldn't do the free kick this time. Shaughnessy does pick up the ball though. Zanyu. Richter. Into Gavi. Out to Livramento. Livramento cuts one way, then back the other way. Gets to the byline. Hadrea. 23rd goal of the season. Thank goodness for that, Jim. Yes, that is one hell of a goal that was needed just after the start of the second half. Livramento jinking in and out. The defender didn't know what to do. Could have been slight own goal, but we're not saying anything. Yeah, it's Hadrea's goal. 23rd goal of the season for Hadrea. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, coming up to that magic 60-minute mark that we like so much. Mara. Having a Mara. Makoko, on you come, son. Shaughnessy should be swapped as well, it said. Not sure what's happened to him, but he's looking all right. Not quite sure what the injury is. There is Makoko. He had a bit of a paddy on because we not dropped, because he wasn't in the starting lineup, but can't start every game. Hadrea. Santos de Gouvier into Makoko. 39th goal of the season. The reason why he should be starting. Jim. Yeah. Mara's great off the bench. I think that's that's what we've come to believe there now. Hadrea to de Gouvier. De Gouvier playing off that right-hand side of that midfield now. Lovely stuff. Yeah, thanks, Jim. Lovely. Beautiful. Just what's needed now. Oh, Shaughnessy was one yellow card away. Oh, I tell you, sometimes. Right. But we will give Shaughnessy a break. Tchouameni and Livramento as well. The final substitution for Ellison. We do like to get Ellison to have a nice run. 2-0 to the good. Oh, Anel, that Diving in like that, not ideal. Now, Anel just picks the ball off his toe. Beautiful stuff. Makoko has the same done to him. Pedro Neto now coming forward and tries to dink. Courtois, you ain't getting away with that, son. A shout of praise. Instructions of slow that tempo down now. Last 10 minutes of the game. Let's see it through, please. Lovely, and thank you. No, it's just what's needed, really. You know, just sometimes when you got the game won, there's no point going gun-ho and silly. Just play the game and slow it all down. Zanyu pumps the ball forward. Pedro Neto trying to come forward for Everton. Rossa puts the ball in. And it's over the bar, thankfully. Now, Courtois to Zanyu. Gives it to Sardinia down that left-hand side. Not really seen much of him today. Makoko wins the flick. I wasn't sure who was going to go for that then. Yeah, it's going to be one of those crazy ones, isn't it? Oh no, we've won the ball back. Ellison. Now, cutting down this side. I'm not quite sure what he's doing over there. Tchouameni wins the ball back though. Gavi moving through the gears. Makoko to the byline. Cuts it back. Hadrea. Nobody wants to score here. Sardinia then comes in. Tchouameni. Gavi with a blockbuster. No. De Gouvier. Richter. Oh, Ellison's found his right position. And there's Hadrea. They're obviously waiting for him to come round. Jim. I tell you what. The whole front seven had a touch of the ball then. That was absolutely crazy. Just, in fact, front eight. Mental. Yes, an absolutely crazy, crazy goal then. So many touches, so many passes. Lovely, lovely stuff. I know we've slowed the play down, but that is just taking the Michael a little bit. There we are, 3-0. How did Arsenal get on? I missed it. Well done, you've secured a place in the Champions League for next season. That's great. But how have Arsenal got on? Arsenal lost 2-1. It's 10 points difference. 3 points more with the game in hand. Cuts it to 7. Are Arsenal going to bottle it? Hadrea picks up man of the match. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We've also got our budgets. They've come in. I clicked it by mistake. We got £30 million and £4.3 million of wages. So where our wage budget was in trouble, we've now got £600,000 to spend. I'm thinking adjust those budgets a bit, and if we took it all the way to there, no transfer budget, and see if we can get the big man to stay. Contract. I wish we could speak to his agent. He just will not talk to us because PSG are interested. For goodness sake. Here we go for that second leg against Arsenal. Should be job done already, but you never know. Courtois in goal. Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia, Richter, De Gouvier, Gavi, Shaughnessy, Hadrea and Makoko up top. We're going to see how it goes. In fact, why do they keep switching those pair around? That's how they should be. Pick up where you left off last time out. That's motivated the boys. Here we are at the Emirates Stadium. It's a kickoff highlight. Don't you dare do this to me, Football Manager. We are 5-0 up. If you're going to start toying with us today... Anel, Shaughnessy now. Coming through midfield to Gavi. Makoko turns Gavi out to Sardinia. Shaughnessy. Arsenal are bottling it a little bit. They've lost 2 in the last 2 games. Richter out to Livramento now. Livramento to Gouvier. Makoko! Inside a minute. 40th goal of the season. Jim. 6-0. 6-0. 6-0. It's 6-0. It's 6-0. 6-0. 6-0. 6-0. Oh, it's 6-0. Cheers, Jim. Yeah. All right, mate. Oh, my goodness. I think he's saying it's 6-0. Yes, I think you're right there. Hadrea's injured. Mara. No. Ida. On you come. Let's not get this silly. Mara did come on as the support striker in that game. Now, if we can really put Arsenal to bed in this one, this really could dent their title hopes. I don't know. It's a big one, but you just never know. If we could get a clean sheet against them and just put another 3 or 4 past them, have a massive aggregate score against Arsenal. Ramsdale, what are you doing, son? Makoko bearing down on him. Defender gets back though. Makoko brings it back. Shaughnessy brings it down. Sardinia, Gavi, Shaughnessy. De Gouvier. Oh, if he could have got it out to Livramento. Livramento was in acres of space then. But what on earth was Ramsdale doing? Mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Right. 16 or 17 minutes gone. Makoko with the free kick. Adam Ida, in his heyday, would have buried that chance. Not today. Oh, Hakeem, what is up with you, man? I hope it's not a bad one. A red injury. It's going to be a 4 or 5 weeker in it. At least. Oh. Well, you know, we've done it before without him. We'll have to go and do it again. 34 minutes on the clock. Zanyu's been booked. That's a rarity. He doesn't get booked very often. They've had somebody booked as well with a massive name. I'm not even going to go Zambo. We'll go with Zambo. Half-time looming. They have had one shot. Makes a change. Now, Arsenal with Smith Rowe. Pulls it back to Tierney. This is an old side, isn't it, really? Tomiyasu as well. Like, how old is he? Smith Rowe's in, and Arsenal go and score, but the flag is up. It appears he strayed offside. The goal has been given, though. Right on the stroke of half-time. We're leading on aggregate. I think we'll go with that. Just looking at this side, don't give them another goal. Courtois punches the ball. I tell you what, I am not 100% with Courtois. If we can get another goalkeeper for next season, even though he's meant to be world class, I take it all back. I take it all back. My word, what a save. Sardinia, all the way back to Zanyu. Shaughnessy, into Ida. De Gouvier, Makoko. There's another world class goalkeeper. He really is world class. My word. Livramento, living on an edge with a card and not playing that great. Off you come, son. Anel, not having his best game out there either. But we'll have to see where that goes. Ida. Oh, Sardinia, you're on a card and playing awful as well. Where is he? Hang on. Right, third change made. Richter goes to left back. And Liazao comes on midfield. I don't know where our fullback was. He's vanished off the face of this planet. Ellison now lost the ball. There's an L. Not having his best game today. Ellison. Can he beat his man? Gives it to De Gouvier. Gets the ball back. Makoko! Just over the bar. That was close. Oh. The game was over before we started this one, to be fair. But I'm just worried about that injury. That is the problem. Why did we have to get a big injury in this game? Both XGs over 1 today. But it's a great game of football. Let's bring it all back down. 10 minutes or so to go. A shout of praise. See, now this should work the right... Yeah, we're 6-1 up. Should be delighted. That's exactly what it should be. Adam Ida. Old man Adam. Out there. 28 years old now. Say old man. My goodness. Tchouameni, 29 as well, I noticed. 6-1 aggregate win. Great win. Lovely stuff. We're off to the Stadio Olimpico, apparently. That's where the final's going to be held. But who have we got? There's the Hydrea injury. It's a 4-weeker. We did say we got Bayern Munich in the final. Tasty, tasty game. That's going to be interesting, but Hydrea is going to miss it. And it's not good news, but we'll find a way to handle the situation. Right, now we're going to probably, as it stands, we're still in this Premier League, so we're going to keep playing. We're not going to go playing them off camera. We need to win. And hopefully Arsenal lose. Right. Arsenal win the Premier League. We haven't even played another game. That's a shame. But I don't get how they won it. Even though they lost, they still won. We've got 3 games to play and we're 10 points behind. Maths, not good shooting today, boys. Well, let's go and play, shall we? Let's see how we get on. So what we're going to do, we're going to play the games through highlights. So as something happens, if something happens, we'll just cut back to it rather than showing the whole game. Just to show through these last few Premier League games that we really wanted to show. Because we're going to start like Aterio and Ellitson's going to have some football and Nicholas and that sort of thing. Mara as well. So in fact, Nalapo, in you come as well, son. We've been on a good run lately. Impress me. Here we go. Time to play against Sheffield United, and we will go positive. That's the key. It's how quickly we can get through this. Now, Shaughnessy to Aterio. Aterio loses the ball. Pump forward, but we do get it back. Zanyu does get there in the end. Shaughnessy to Liazao. Nicholas. Liazao again. Anel. Lovely football by Wigan. Nicholas. Just showing that we can pass the ball around, but emphasis on going forward. Gavi to Mara. Mara's in. And he loses the ball. Not ideal. Bello now for Sheffield United. Starts off the highlight. But are we going to get this ball back? And Teller into Courtois' arms. Highlight still continues though. Not quite sure why. Are we going to start a play off at the back? Of course we are. Nicholas to Mara. Back to Liazao. Just keeping the ball again, Wigan Athletic. Yeah. Commentator's nightmare. Is just, I tell you what, how many times... Ellitson. Mara to Ellitson. Round the corner to Mara. Nalapo's in. And Nalapo scores. But is it going to count? Jim. I think he's onside. The goal is awarded. Yes, indeed. Lovely stuff. Mara to Ellitson. Back inside to Mara. Mara finds his partner. Nalapo. Beautiful finish. Here we go. Courtois to Anel. Zanyu. Shaughnessy. Lovely football again by Wigan. Just toying with Sheffield United. Mara under it. Nalapo picks up the ball. Into Mara. Mara round the keeper. Makes it 2-0. Lovely stuff, Jim. I tell you what, this could be the strike partner of the future, even with our 21-year-old. Yeah, you know. Of course it's not. We're good. They're just good. These kids are good. What a strike by Noara. Yes, indeed, Jim. Thank you very much. You were talking about Hadrea, and it's Sheffield United to start the highlight off again. Now, are we just going to pick the ball off them again and make them pay? That's the question. Or is it going to be a chance for them? Zanyu's giving them half a chance, but Gavi picks up the ball from him. Moving midfield through again. Mara from Nalapo's pass. And it's just like shelling peas. Jim, I tell you what. Zanyu give him half a sniff, didn't he? Just to say, go on, have half a chance. But then Gavi picks the ball up. Into Nalapo. First time ball through to Mara. He knows he's got the pace to beat him. Lovely finish. It's a kick-off highlight now. We said we're just going to play the highlights, and my goodness me, it's just a game full of highlights. Sheffield United coming forward. Courtois picks the ball out of the air. Anel back to Courtois. Gets the ball back again. Ellitson. Down that right-hand side. Mara now. Can't beat his man, though. Can't beat his man. But we do have the ball for a second or so. But it is Sheffield United. They're not going to get one, are they? Surely. Teller's in. And he's blasted it wide. That's what we like to see. Free kick to Sheffield United. Over the bar. Now, corner to Sheffield United now. 3-0 down. Ball in. And they're trying. Even though they're down in the game, they are trying. You got to say, on another day, coming up to half time, 3-0 to the good. That's what we like to see. Beautiful stuff. Blown away. And it's a highlight to Wigan. Mara from Nalapo's pass, and he goes just wide. And again, a couple of chances. Courtois, and it's Livramento with the throw. Leazao back to Anel. Anel into Gavi. Leazao. Gavi just knocking the ball to each other. Gavi again. Nicholas through to Mara. Mara dinks it. 10th goal of the season. It's another hat-trick for Mara. Jim, he is an assassin. It just said an assassin's finish. What a player he can be. Nicholas to Nalapo. Nicholas again. Mara, just a little dink over the goalie. 4-0 coming up to full time now, and 4-0 to the good. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh my goodness me. Mara with a 10 out of 10. Beautiful stuff. Play like that every week. That's the one. Mara dominant. Beautiful performance. And that's 3 days until we play Fulham. We'll do exactly the same again. We've got to play into this final, or couple of finals, because it is actually 2 finals. Those 2 finals, Manchester United and Bayern Munich. So we need to keep the form going. Maybe starting everybody in the next couple of games. And Shaughnessy has picked up a 2-match ban. So he's going to miss the last 2 Premier League games, but luckily he's going to be alright for the final. That could have been a nightmare. So here we go with the Fulham game. De Gea in goal, because he's going to be the cup final goalkeeper. So he's playing Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia, Richter, De Gouvier, Gavi, Tchouameni, Mara and Makoko up top. I'm going to say the fans have been fantastic. Get out and put a performance on for them. Anel motivated, Makoko demotivated. Strikers expecting to do the finishing. They are motivated. Thank goodness for that. And here we go. Livramento to Richter. Livramento, deep ball in there. Mara picks it up. Mara beats his man. Pulls it back to Tchouameni. Sardinia, Tchouameni, Gavi. Back out to Sardinia. Mara. Oh, it's got to have gone in. Mara was offside? No. Zanyu, Tchouameni, Richter. Anel. Pulling the strings. Livramento, back to Anel. Who can he pick? Just finds Richter. Gavi now. To Makoko. Mara, using that pace. He's in again. And he is definitely going to be the starter for the final. Jim, doing the bow and arrow out there. Absolutely beautiful. Richter to Gavi. Gavi into Makoko. And just look, a ball straight down the centre. And it's a beautiful finish. Fulham with a throw down this far side. Nelson picks up the ball for them. Oh, it's onto the bar. Half-time looming. 1-0. That is it at the moment. But this is our game in hand. And it's just, I think we're capable of more. Just, we are back up to second. That's the key, as we see with the table. We are back up into second, but it is a highlight. Of course, it is a highlight. Wigan win the ball back. Santos to Gouvier. Gouvier now to Livramento. Back in. Gouvier. Gavi. Mara. Mara has the shot, but sometimes you have to pass the ball, Mara. Nicholas Mara. You can't just keep doing that. It's Fulham trying to make something of this now. Wilson's in, and Harry Wilson has gone and scored. That is not good. That is not good at all. Highlight. Laterio is on and Nicholas on. Or Nicholas is about to come on, should I say. Livramento to Makoko. Laterio gets to the byline. Gets it back again. Makoko's gone down. It's a penalty. He was just about to unleash a thunderbolt into that top corner. And it's got to be a penalty. It is a penalty. Makoko to step up. And he buries it. Of course he does. Beautiful stuff. Jim, 41st goal of the season for Makoko. What a penalty. Beautiful finish. Just drills it into that bottom corner. Lovely, lovely. It is Fulham with another highlight. It's a game where we have dominated possession, dominated shots, and Troy Parrott has equalled things up for Fulham. Fulham trying again. Mara to De Gouvier, to Richter, Nicholas, De Gouvier to Makoko. Times his run beautifully. We've got runners. Tchouameni to Richter. Aterio. Tchouameni again. Spins on the ball. Aterio. Find a man. Mara. I think he's offside, but we will have a look. It says he may have strayed offside. Normally when this one comes up, it's a goal. And the goal has been awarded. Beautiful stuff. Mara, he's in the form of his life. Peels off the far post. Gets that green headband onto the ball. There's another highlight. Can we tie this game up now with Santos de Gouvier? Of course we can. My goodness me. 4-2. Jim, what a free kick. Postage stamp, eat your heart out. Santos de Gouvier, you could not get it any better. Goal of the season. Very well could be. Full-time looming, and it is Fulham trying their hardest here to try and get another goal. Never seen anything like it. They do not want to give up. But it's a post. My goodness me, it was offside anyway. But coming up to full time now, I think we will have to rest a few players for the next game. Another highlight. Makoko trying to get there, but doesn't. It is Fulham. Trying again, like I said. Troy Parrott now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, it's first goal of the season. Of course it is. It's that old scenario. Full time is here. Play like that in every match. Some are demotivated. Oh, Sardinia is out for a week. Tchouameni picks up man of the match. Anel is a great servant. 200 games for Wigan Athletic for Anel now. What a player he has been for this club. Fantastic. Let's play Newcastle now. So a few changes for the final league game of the season. And it will be De Gea in goal, Livramento, Anel, Richter, Aterio, Liazao, Nicholas, Gavi, Tchouameni, Ida and Nalapo. Media been giving you a lot of credit. Go out there and show the worthy display. Come on, boys, let's go. Anel with the free kick. Liazao. Livramento was going to start and then Alex selection. I forgot to do that. Richter to Anel. Maybe we'll give him half each. Livramento. Anel now. Ball in. Adam Ida. Nalapo. 6th goal of the season from Adam Ida's pass. Lovely stuff. Jim, I tell you what, there's life in the old dog yet. Adam Ida, what a play. Anel gets the ball into Adam Ida's feet. Brings it down. Square ball. Lovely. Sterling trying to get the ball, but Liazao wins it back. Gavi into Adam Ida. Ida through on goal. That was the trouble with Ida. Back in the early days, he would blast it over. Now that he's not playing much football again, he's blasting it over again. But he is a big squad player. He is involved all the time. Gets minutes here and there off the bench, and it's the sort of people you need around. Someone like Sam Surridge, who we loaned out. Yeah, very wise decision, that one. Let's just push it up a little bit to a positive mentality. Coming up to half time, and Newcastle, or Chelsea as we formerly know them as, have got a highlight. Yeah, it's just half of Chelsea's team, or more than half it was. Livramento brings the ball down in the pouring rain at Wigan Athletics DW Stadium. Nicholas is in, bursting through from midfield, makes it 2-0 from Livramento's pass. Beautiful stuff. I tell you what, it's just a joy to see Livramento gets the ball back from Anel. Only one thing in his mind, sees the run of Nicholas, puts him away. Beautiful. And half time here, it is beautiful to see this place rammed to the rafters as usual. We're doing well, capable of more. That's the shout. And it's Newcastle with the free kick, but De Gea's better. Highlight again, Newcastle, De Gea this time, not the better. Tamori scores. Newcastle with the highlight again. Nalapo picks up the ball, gives it to Tchouameni. Tchouameni gets the ball back again, goes for goal. And he's been brought down. It's a penalty. Pedro Porro, what are you doing, you absolute maniac? Right. Penalties awarded. Who's going to take this? That's a good point. It's Adam Ida. Come on, Adam. Oh, third goal. Only his third, but my word, what a goal. Yes, we said it before. The old boy is still around and he can still score. Coming up to full time, I think what we'll do, we'll bring the tempo down and all like we normally do. Bit late, but that'll do. 3-1 to the good. And we've got the finals coming up next. I cannot wait. Good win for us, lads. Nice little bit of team building before we play the final. Oh yes. Newcastle actually did end up in Europe. Man City not. Or Spurs not. Or Chelsea not. Again. West Ham leads Newcastle in rivaling the big boys that are Wigan Athletic. Well, this just gets even better. Moukoko wins Footballer of the Year. Fantastic news. He also wins PFA Player of the Year and he picks up the Golden Boot for most goals in the season. Haaland only third. Rodrigo Ribeiro actually comes in second, who is at Leeds. Another Sporting player. Interesting. De Gouvier picks up Young Player of the Year. Fantastic. And the whole of this team is littered with Arsenal, other than De Gouvier and Moukoko. Oh, and Kobel in goal for Chelsea, but that's just ridiculous. Even when we won the league, we didn't have a team littered like this. That's going to be some team to beat. The great thing I like to see is the fact that Jack Watmore singing the praises of Santos de Gouvier before the final, saying how great a player he is. Absolutely fantastic. Here we are with the FA Cup final versus Manchester United, and we're going to hold a team meeting. And I think, so nobody remembers FA Cup losers, I want everyone to make sure they go out there with the intention of bringing the trophy back. That's the one. Everyone's buzzing with that. Morale has gone through the roof. Fantastic. Kelly unconcerned ahead of Manchester match. Of course, let's just go and play and beat them. And here we go for the FA Cup final versus Manchester United. David De Gea in goal. Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia recovers in time. Richter, De Gouvier, Gavi, Shaughnessy, Mara and Moukoko up top. Beautiful stuff. Tchouameni, he's off to Barcelona. He wanted to leave, but we might have a good replacement coming in next episode. Oh yes. We owe Man United after the last match. Get out there and get revenge. That's the one we want. Here we go today. Fernando Herrero's team. Camavinga in midfield. We ain't got to worry about him. We've got Gavi in there. He'll sort him out. Shaughnessy, I'm sure we'll leave one on him as well, just to make sure. But here we are with the FA Cup final. We've not got suited and booted. Purely because I don't fancy it today. It's a bit hot. Moukoko puts the ball in. De Vier gets it away. Shaughnessy, Sardinia, Mara! He's been gobbling them up. He's been gobbling them chances up. No. Don't do it now, please. Oh my word. If he's going to start missing them now, that's not good. A shout of encourage. I know it's the FA Cup final, but come on, boys. Henderson. He's already made us pay once. We don't want that again. Mara. De Gouvier trying to get there. Mara surely is not one of these big time players who just doesn't like it. Livramento, he gets in there fine though. Come on, lads. Today is not the day to go messing around. That's offside. That's offside, ref. We could see that plain as day. Thank you very much. I could see that a mile away. Don't need to see it again. Maybe we'll just go... Oh, wrong way. Positive mentality a minute. Just up the tempo. Livramento picks the ball up. Down that right-hand side. Goes inside one. Gives it to Mara. De Gouvier. Moukoko hits the post. Oh, come on. It's not one of them days, surely. Sardinia. to Gavi. Back to Sardinia. Zanyu, Shaughnessy. Gavi, looking for the ball all the time. Richter, into the Gouvier. Out to Livramento on that right-hand side now. Gets to the byline, crosses it in. Mara, penalty. Has to be. Absolutely stonewall penalty. It's pushed him in the back. Thank you very much, referee. Makoko steps up. 25 minutes. Get in there. Come on. 42nd goal of the season. Jim. Absolutely beautiful. Makoko steps up, puts it into the top corner. Lovely, lovely. Oh yes, that is what we need today. Not Bruno Fernandes, thank you. Zanyu away with it. Makoko will get to the ball. Mara's making a run. Makoko lost the ball. Rashford's offside, surely. He's put it over the bar. Oh, lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, half an hour gone. A shout of praise. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Shaughnessy hasn't played much football lately. 6.6. That's not ideal. Now, coming up to half time, we're just going to lower the tempo slightly. Just change things up a little bit. Half time looming. There it is. I'm going to say I'm pleased, but we've created the scoreboard reflects that. They sort of inspired everyone just to sort of say, look, yeah, you're playing well, but you need to do a little bit more. Back to a balanced mentality for a minute. Shaughnessy, he's not doing me many favours. Too many. Off you come. For him. Gavi as well, another one. Nicholas, on you come, son. And Sardinia, at that injury, Aterio, 3 changes made. A shout of focus. With 20 minutes to go, we can bring that FA Cup home, just like DW himself, Mr. Dave Whelan. That's what we need to do today. Instructions. A little bit of time wasting as well now. And when that one's done, actually, no more overlapping. There we go. 12 minutes to go. It's Man United with a free kick, with a corner. Oh, De Gea. Beautiful save. And then it's been hooked behind somehow by a United player. Must have been deflected off somebody, because it certainly looked like it came off one of us. Must have hit one of theirs on the way back through. A couple of minutes to go. And the FA Cup. Come on. 10 seconds. Come on! That's why I didn't want to wear a suit today, boys. Get it in there, sons. Come on! Westwood, thank you very much. Tix Gaming, thank you very much. Absolutely fantastic. Anel picks up the trophy. Absolutely fantastic. The FA Cup winners, Wigan Athletic, for the second time. Oh, goodness me. That is... I tell you what, we talk about lumps in the throat. We had it before, and that has just done it to me then. Well, who was 23 again? It is Zanyu. I thought it was for a second. Congratulations, what a great win. Absolutely fantastic. There we got the achievement of Cup glory because we've won the FA Cup. I tell you, I have literally, honestly, got a lump in my throat. I just... Right, Champions League, anyone? Famous treble. We've done the treble? So what on earth would we do? Oh, of course, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the Super League. This could be a quadruple. I didn't realise that. Nice. Right, here we go. Team meeting for the Champions League game. I'm going to play it down slightly differently this time. You don't get to play in a Champions League final every day. FA Cup's a bit easier to get to. Think we're going to go with that one. Ease expectations. I want to win it. Oh, come on. Yes, that's the one. Beautiful stuff. Right, let's go and pick that team for Bayern Munich. And on the eve of the final, de Gouvier has come to me about a new contract. Oh, yes, we'll talk about it soon. It's the Champions League final tomorrow, man. Has he got dynamic issues now? Yes. Joking me. Shaughnessy, best trainer. Liazao, Aterio, load of kids, all that sort of thing. There's all sorts going on. Mokoko's now a British citizen as well, so he won't have to apply for work permits anymore. Will he now sign a new contract then? No. I've got my suit on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Sign a blimmin' deal, man. Well, here we are with the final, and Hadrea's made it. I don't believe it. He's not very fit. He's got fitness concerns, 75 minutes. I'm happy with that. So, De Gea in goal for one last time. We're saying goodbye to David De Gea today. Livramento, Anel, Zanyu, Sardinia, Richter at the base, de Gouvier, Gavi, Shaughnessy, Hadrea and Mokoko up top. Oh, come on, boys. Let's do it today. Here we are with Nagelsmann, Bayern Munich. He is still here. Right, go out there and show everyone you can win the trophy. That has motivated the boys. Here we are today, pre-match. Oh, look at that team. It's... Then look at that team. Oh, come on. I'm nearly falling out of my chair. I should get the stand-up going. Nah, we won't do it today. That's next episode. We've got a new stand-up desk. Yes, we've got new stuff. And it is fantastic. Here we are at the Limparco Stadium. And Bayern with the first chance after 6 minutes. Yeah, we've invested in a sit-stand desk. That's what it is. It's something a bit different. A shout of encourage. Just means I can be freer on doing the videos. I don't have to be sat here. It's got a little gadget coming as well to sort that out as well. Benjamin Sesko's through on goal. He's at the post. Hopefully, this is going to be our day then. 2 shots to Bayern. Maybe just bring that back a little bit. Don't be quite so gun-ho. Lower the tempo. Maybe just be a bit more positive in what we're doing going forward. Mokoko against his compatriots, not having the best day. Hadrea as well though, been injured for 4 weeks. That's not great. The fact that he's not showing a lot either. A shout of fire up. Come on, boys. Oh, that's given us a bit more XG. That's a bit better, but they are overwhelmed and a little bit pressurised. Hadrea, 75 minutes. I don't think you're going to last that long, son. Richter picked up that booking. I missed that. A shout of encourage just before half time, just to get the boys back on side. And they are back on side. Right, I'm going to say, totally unacceptable. We'll go with that shout. Because that's the one. We haven't shown up. But then Bayern... they've not done a great deal themselves either. Hadrea, 6.3. Mistake starting him? I would say so. Mara, on you come. But it is Bayern with the next highlight. Can we have this ball back, please? Benjamin Sesko onto the bar and the roof of the net. Not ideal. Gavi having an absolute shocker. Oh, De Gea not having a shocker. Nicholas, on you come for Gavi. One more change left in us. Let's go back to that balanced mentality as well. And encourage the boys. And slow the tempo right down. We're just going to slow everything down a little bit. And just work the ball around. Zanyu having an absolute shocker in there. Richter, off you come though. For Liazao. 20 minutes to go. A shout of encourage. Come on, lads. We have not been in this, but 1-0 will do it. Or extra time? Either will do for me, as long as we can win this trophy. We want to see the goal come up. Bayern not doing a lot either. A shout of demand more with a couple of minutes to go, saying, come on, lads. Pull something out of the bag here. It's going to go to extra time. Interesting. Don't like what I've seen. I think that's the way forward. Gavi, not at his best day now. Livramento, the defenders aren't playing that well either, but Sardinia? Do we go Sardinia? Or do we go Makoko off actually for Adam Ida? There we go. There's the change. Ida's on. Second half of extra time. Encourage. Come on, boys. We're going to go to penalties in this? Not now, please. Not now. Delit. Let's have that ball back, please. And let's work our way out. Oh, it's gone wide again. Let's bring the tempo up. Hit early crosses. Shoot on sight. Come on, boys. A little bit more positive. 10 minutes to go. Is there one more shout left in us? There's got to be, surely. This is just this is cruel. Cruelty, this is, Football Manager. We've hardly been in this. Livramento. What has he just done? There was nobody even anywhere near it. Shaughnessy's won the ball though. He's given it to Leazao. Mara's through on goal. Mara! It's the only highlight we've seen from us. De Gouvier. Oh, Anel to pick the ball up. To Nicholas. Nicholas. Back to Anel. He's out on the wing. Leazao. Nicholas. Into Mara. He's given the ball away now. Now we're short of the back. If they pump this ball forward, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. De Gea to save the day. Oh my goodness me. This is the last kick of the official game, surely. Oh, what? Oh, we got anxious people. We're handing it over. We'll leave him get sorted. Team talk. Make it count. Unbelievable. Adam Ida to step up first on penalties. God. We're being put through the mill on this, aren't we? Magno steps up. Oh, De Gea, you had that. Surely you had that. Santos de Gouvier, he was nervous. Not from the look of that. Oh, Adam Ida. Benjamin Sesko. He's missed everything all day. That means he's meant to miss. Mara. Come on, son. You can do it. Oh, God. Champions League final. We've won the FA Cup, I suppose. We've done the treble. Traore. Yeah, jog on, mate. Just standing there. Who's next? We need a miracle. Nicholas with his beard. It's probably weighing him down. Oh! Now, De Gea. Can I do a shout? See, this is where we need to shout. Alphonso Davies. Come on. De Gea. De Gea. Again, he's on the... Oh, Bayern. See, this is what makes me... I really want to win this now. I want this Champions League again. I really want this Champions League. Because these bunch have gone and beaten us on penalties of all things. Penalties. Bayern Munich beat us on penalties. Adam Ida. I am so disappointed. Makoko there looking dreamily over at Bayern. Yeah, of course he is. He's probably thinking, if they come in with £150 million, I could go to you. Alphonso Davies, man of the match. Pleased with your efforts, just didn't win the trophy. Yes, Mara in shootout agony. I'd say it was Ida that probably set the ball in motion. Defeat. Mara says he'll step up again, that's fine. We've received a load of money. Disappointed in the final. It's just one of those things, I suppose, but it's just so frustrating that... Oh, just have a look a minute. Let's have a look here, look. We've had one Champions League. We need more than one. We need more than one. We are a legend at the club. We're up there with Dave Whelan and Roberto Martinez. But we just need more. I'm a cup monster. I love cups. Give me more. So frustrating. Penalties. Well, boys and girls, we will be back in next time out with more cups to win. And hopefully, we've got to win that Premier League again. That was an absolute disaster. Arsenal blew us to pieces. We're not far off that new stadium. I'm not sure how far away we are now till the new one coming. But it's got to be soon. I'm sure of it. And I'm sure that you'd love to see us in it. Because we will be moving into it next year. Got one more year, so hopefully that massive big Dave Whelan Stadium will be something to move into. See you next time out. Goodbye.